opportunity for all. And these efforts, including the Philadelphia Free Business Tax Program, which would not be possible without our One Philly budget. So please welcome our 100th mayor.
We've got an army here today, and listen, it's that time of the year, and we really do need it. I want to say good morning to everyone, and to thank you all for being here today. Actually, it's great to see so many familiar faces. Back in April of 2024, I signed something called the PHL Open for Business Executive Order. And really what that came down to was that we said loud and clear, Philadelphia should be a city where it's easier to start, run, and grow a business. We need entrepreneurs to start businesses in our city. And what does that mean for us? Quite frankly, it means that sometimes the city of Philadelphia needs to get out of the way. We and our bureaucracy can sometimes be a barrier to entry for businesses trying to do what we say we want them to do, which is create jobs, contribute to the economic vitality of our city. But because of our bureaucracy, we slow that down. So what we were trying to do was say we should have a whole lot less red tape. We should have faster permits and licenses, better resources. And this next one is extremely important to me. Better customer service from city government. How many people agree with that? You all agree with that? So then, here on the day, what we're really excited about is that we haven't just talked about it. We've been doing the work. And wait a minute, we haven't been doing the work alone. I see some members of city council who are present. You're not supposed to sit down. You should be, what do you sit down for? Can you come up here with us? Council members, I'll go get you. If I could have you on each side, that would be good. No I's and T. So since we signed the executive order, we haven't just talked about it. We've been doing the work. We've simplified the business processes, helped more businesses get access to capital. Della Clark, wherever you are, I hear you in my dreams. You've been preaching this capital, access to capital, to me for so long. We've invested directly into small businesses, and we've worked to bring new energy to neighborhood commercial corridors all across the city. And here's why that matters. At the end of the day, when our businesses do well, guess what? The city does well. When the businesses do well. So let me just talk for a moment about how we're making it possible for people to do business here in Philadelphia. Councilmember Lozada, you will remember that first we started with making changes to our tax system. And then we worked alongside you all, Council President Kenyatta Johnson and members of council, to get that done. And we passed historic updates to both business and wage taxes as a part of our long-term economic vitality plan for the city of Philadelphia. And this is important to affirm, and I guess I'm super sensitive about this for all of the municipal workers who may be in the room, because when you've been a part of solving the problem very early on and helping to generate the income needed to stabilize our municipal pension fund so we can actually get to 100% and being funded and ensure retirement security for our municipal workforce for years to come, you know I'm ultra sensitive about our pension fund. And so once our pension fund is fully funded, let me hear you say fully funded. In 2033, those changes will be able to accelerate even more. That's important for me to affirm because that's not to be compromised. You don't gamble with the economic security of the future for our municipal workforce when they work hard. And of course, I wish we had all the money in the world to be able to pay them all of the money in the world. We're doing the best we can, but if there's one thing we have to be committed to, you can't say that you support the municipal workforce and you not be committed to ensuring their retirement security. Give that a round of applause. So it's worth saying out loud that this was the first time with Council President Kiana Johnson. I remember when we sat, we talked about it. We brought in Rob DeBoe, Sabrina Maynard, our finance and our budget director, and they said, you do realize that this is the first time in 17 years that Philadelphia lowered both business taxes and wage taxes in the same year, and did it in a way that can give business owners some certainty in the long run. But it's important to affirm that taxes are only a part of the picture. That's only one part. How many people here make payroll? Anybody in here have ever had to make a payroll before? You all know that the taxes are only one part of running the business. So we also knew that we had to provide direct hands-on support. That's why in the 2026 budget, we set aside nearly $40 million for the Jumpstart Business program. $40 million. That money will cover grants, technical assistance, and free tax preparation services in multiple languages in neighborhoods across the city. So we are not leaving any neighborhood, any community, any zip code behind, and or any language. It's important that we provide this service in multiple languages so that everyone has access to it. And that piece was extremely important because some businesses, they were impacted when the tax exemption had to end due to legal requirements. Now, if I had my druthers and my way, of course the exemption would still be in existence, but as mayor of the city of Philadelphia, it is my job to ensure that I'm not putting Philadelphia in a position where we could be negatively financially impacted by the policy decisions that we made. Now, some people would recklessly say, well, we don't care, you should just do it. I said, well, that's why I'm the mayor, and you're not. Because we can't just do it and put the fiscal stability of the city of Philadelphia at risk. You go find somebody else to do that, but I'm not willing to do that as mayor of the city of Philadelphia. So instead, folks who needed to navigate to figure out how they would, sort of find a way to understand how this new process will work. We needed our commerce department and our revenue department to help to prepare them. And so how did they do it? They hosted workshops, webinars, and presentations across the city in multiple languages to walk business owners through what they could expect. And that brings us to the day. I'm really proud to share that we launched the Philadelphia Free Business Tax Preparation Program. This program provides free local, state, and federal tax preparation for small businesses earning less than $250,000 a year. And that supports our small business community. Now, I need you to know that we made this change with intentionality. We weren't responding to an emotional sort of plea from anyone. We were very intentional when we knew what the law said as it related to the exemption that had been in place. So this didn't happen by accident. Our Department of Commerce, under the leadership of Karen Fegely, give Karen Fegely a round of applause. I'm always sensitive about record because I'm the mayor. I get to stand here, and announce it. But it's people behind the scenes in the departments who are working to connect the dots and make this happen. So give the entire Commerce Department a round of applause. Thank you. Always recognize the people backbone of Philadelphia. You hear me? I don't care what neighborhood you live in. Small businesses are the backbone of that neighborhood, of our city, and quite frankly, our economy. How they create jobs, they serve our neighborhoods, and they open doors to economic opportunity. So when we support small businesses, that isn't just good policy, it's top priority for the Parker administration. So what do we need you, Philadelphia? For those of you who are watching at home or on social media, what do we need you to do right now to help us with this effort? We need you to continue working with us and helping us spread the word and making sure that small businesses know that this free tax preparation program is available and we need them to take advantage of it. And I'll tell you what is frustrating. While I'm excited to see the program is set up and we're ready to roll it out, and that's why we need the Army that's here on the day. When I came in the door, I whispered to my team, oh, we got the Army here on today. You want me to tell you why? We do so much amazing work here in the city of Philadelphia. So many different programs. Guess what our challenge is? We do a poor job of letting people know what's available and how we connect them to that service and support. So this is our effort to acknowledge the shortcomings that we have in the city of Philadelphia, and this is why we plugged into all of the amazing men and women who are present here on the day. I want you to know I respect you, I thank you, and I value you for the work that you do in our neighborhoods on a daily basis, because the city of Philadelphia, I as mayor, even the team that's present, we can't do anything without you, and I want you to know that we are grateful. Where is Kathleen McColgan here, Reverend? All right, so this lady. Every time when we first got the news from the law department and they told us that this exemption would have to end, we immediately get into how are we going to find a way to support small businesses who are going to need the support. They rely on this exemption since it's been in existence. How are we going to get to them? Kathleen and Revenue and her amazing team and Karen, having the leaders all at the table. The mayor wasn't at the table. They get together because they're the subject matter experts. This is what they do. And then they come and they bring recommendations for consideration. And I want each of you to know that I appreciate you and I thank you all so very much for what you do. We now are going to hear from Kathleen McColgan, our Revenue Commissioner, and she's going to talk about tax compliance and information sessions. So give her a round of applause.
And thank you for investing in Philadelphia businesses. I'm here today to talk to you about what we've done in the Department of Revenue to spread awareness of the tax changes and the support that the Department of Revenue is here to provide to businesses. To understand the changes in the city's tax structure and to learn about available resources, the Department of Revenue and Commerce partnered, as Mayor Parker said, to host information sessions in zip codes across the city. Since June of last year, we have reached more than 900 businesses and partner organizations through virtual and in-person workshops, providing support and education to taxpayers. The Department of Revenue also sent more than 119,000 informational postcards to businesses that may be impacted by the tax change, including businesses in the surrounding counties. Additionally, Revenue issued official notice to over 80,000 registered businesses with gross receipts under $100,000. A copy of this notice is available online on the Revenue website and translated into 8 different languages. We are pleased that the Department of Commerce has launched the Philadelphia Free Business Tax Preparation Program. This program will help small businesses navigate changes to city's tax structure and receive free personalized assistance from tax professionals. To file and pay city taxes, businesses need a Philadelphia identification number and a commercial activity license, which is required to do business in Philadelphia. Businesses that do not have these can register online through Philadelphia Tax Center or in person at any of our municipal service locations in Center City, the North Philadelphia office, and also the Northeast office. Beginning February 1st and throughout tax season, our customer service center hours will be extended till 7:30 in the evening, Monday through Friday, to provide additional assistance to taxpayers. Taxpayers can also email questions to revenue@phila.gov. We've also posted seminar recordings on our YouTube channel @Phila Revenue that explain what businesses should expect this tax season, including how these changes affect net profit tax and rules for estimated payments for new filers. Taxes are due April 15th, but businesses should prepare now. If you don't work with a professional, now is the time to find one who understands Philadelphia tax requirements, which is why this program has been tailored to support you. We are here in the Department of Revenue to answer any questions that you have and to help Philadelphia's businesses stay compliant and positioned to thrive. Thank you.
Mayor and Council, for your leadership. I'm going to tell you a little more about why we're doing this and how it's going to work. So, the Department of Commerce is dedicated to helping businesses start, stay, and grow in Philadelphia. And at Commerce, we create and offer a variety of programs and services to help meet businesses' needs. Helping businesses navigate taxes has always been a priority for us. No, it's not the sexiest thing, but it's very necessary. So, we seek to help businesses be in good standing with taxes because it sets you up for success. Getting your books right offers many benefits, including access to financing. And I see many of our partners here today, many of our lenders and technical assistance providers and community organizations. We've all been in this experience where we meet with an entrepreneur, they're doing great, they have a great idea, they're just on this upward trajectory, maybe they need a loan to get to the next level. What's the question? All right, I need 2 years tax returns. And then it's like silence, right? And it just sets everything back. We want you to be ready. Let's be ready for growth. Knowing this, for the last several years, we did this on a very small scale. So we partnered with KMM Tax and Accounting Services to help businesses organize their financial records and file taxes so they could become eligible for some of our city grants and loans. But now, thanks to the significant investment by Mayor Parker in the fiscal year 2026 budget to expand direct grants and assistance to businesses across the city, we are so pleased to launch this citywide free business tax preparation with 19 local tax professionals. These tax professionals will provide free business tax assistance, and between them all, they can do it in English, Ukrainian, Mandarin, Cantonese, Russian, Spanish, Japanese, Italian, French, Laotian, Korean, Vietnamese, and Arabic. And we're not done yet. We want to add a few more to this team. So we are actively seeking additional tax professionals located in Philadelphia. We are definitely looking to expand capacity in Northeast Philadelphia, our 6th and 10th council districts. And we would love to add to our list of languages offered. Firms offering service in Haitian, Creole, Khmer, and Portuguese are especially encouraged to apply. So proposals must be submitted by January 27th, 2026. So if you know a Philadelphia tax professional, please encourage them to look up this opportunity. So let me tell you how this is going to work. The Department of Commerce is going to pay the tax professionals directly for every business they assist with local, state, and federal tax preparation. The small businesses participating will not receive a bill for services. The city is offering this program to help the small businesses adapt to the changes in the tax structure, reduce the financial burden, and strengthen our Philadelphia small business economy. To be eligible, you must be based in Philadelphia and under $250,000 annual revenue. We're getting to the little guys here. And you need to complete our application. I'm looking over there because I believe there's a QR code ready, right? So once you complete that application, you get reviewed and then matched with one of these tax professionals. Small businesses can apply now throughout the tax season. The website, phila.gov/business tax prep. That's phila.gov/business tax prep. And if you need help with the application, you can always contact our program manager by emailing businesstaxprep@phila.gov. That's a real person, that's our team here. Leah Kelly Fleming and Sham Shama, who created this program and are running it so well. And as always, if there's any question about doing business in the city, you can call our Mayor's Business Action Team at 215-683-2100. The Mayor's Business Action Team, led by Celine Wilson, he's there somewhere. They provide personalized, one-on-one assistance to business owners, also in multiple languages for all aspects of doing business. I do want to recognize the folks that are standing here, so if you'll all bear with me, I'm just going to call out the names of these firms who have already been vetted and approved and are ready to go with this program. So up here we have A+ Tax Experts, if you want to do that. Angie's Auto Tags, Ascend Equity Access, Campaign for Working Families, Capstone Strategy Group, In the Moment Financial Services, KMM Tax and Accounting Services, La Petite Tax Dame, Lee's Accounting and Business Services, and Claudio Enterprise, Mazzola Company, MHC Tax Service, Money Honey Financial, Myriagon, Tax Services. The Philly Tax Team. Temple Small Business Development Center. The Bottom Line. And this is a good one to end on. We Rise Business Solutions. Thank you all so much. We literally cannot do this without you. You are the program. So now I'd like to introduce our partner on this project, Lily Chen, CEO and co-founder of Fish Technologies. Fish is our contracted vendor. She responded to an RFP and is to greatly customize the application portal and the reporting for the Philadelphia Free Business Tax Preparation Program. Please welcome Lily to the platform.
Good morning, everyone. This is so exciting for me. My name is Lily Chen. I am the CEO and co-founder of Fish Technologies, and we're located right here in the heart of Chinatown. Fish Technologies is pleased to serve as a contracted vendor to support the Department of Commerce with the launch of the Philadelphia Free Business Tax Preparation Program. Using AI, we were able to support 13 languages on launch day, including Malaysian, Arabic, Mandarin, and much more at no additional cost to the city.
We like that.
And when you get those Haitian, all those other languages, at no additional cost to the city, we will support those languages. The interface for business and tax professionals are mobile friendly and seamlessly integrated with the city's processes for maximum transparency and efficiency. We are honored to have been selected by the Department of Commerce to help launch this free program for businesses across the city. It's been a lot of long nights and weekends to roll this out in a timely manner, but it has been so much fun. Truthfully, Fish Technologies would not be without the Department of Commerce.
Wow.
When we moved here from California, we were incorporated in a different entity, and I really needed assistance navigating that move and the change. I expected to be given the runaround and left on my own to figure it out, but the Mayor's Business Action Team assigned me a contract who was so fantastic. So when you say there's customer support, let me tell you, there's customer support. She asked to remain nameless, so I don't know why, but. Sean came to our newly renovated Chinatown office. She met our team. She listened to me. I explained to her how I felt lost in this process that is crossing city, state lines, obviously mixing in the IRS, and I just needed some help. And before she left, she gave me two things. A recommendation for the best breakfast in Chinatown that I'm happy to share. And number two, her personal cell phone. She gave me her personal cell phone number. And then she told me that if I didn't hear back about my commercial license by Sunday, a weekend, to call her. I was absolutely stunned by her gesture. And then I realized that to her, I was not a nameless business floating around in a sea of paperwork. I was a real person that needed her help. And for this administration, the Department of Commerce, and the Mayor's Business Action Team, business is personal. That experience showed me how important excellent government support is and how meaningful the work is to the people that live here. So my firm, Fish Technologies, is honored to give back and help other businesses succeed by providing accessible, modern technology to the Department of Commerce in launching this impactful program. This is what happens when local businesses and government work together to achieve success.
The one and only Celine Wilson. That was great, and we appreciate your partnership on this. I do want to welcome Kathleen Hakeem, owner of KMN Tax Accounting. We worked here the last several years to highlight, and she will share more.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Again, my name is Kathleen Hakeem, owner of KMM Tax and Accounting Services LLC. And over the past few years, KMM Tax and Accounting Services, along with my partner in Innovative Capital Management, Myriagon, we have partnered with the Department of Commerce as part of a pilot initiative to provide free, high-quality tax services to small businesses across the city of Philadelphia. Through this partnership, we have serviced over 130 businesses. We provided both in-person and virtual services to ensure access to those businesses with different needs and schedules. Through this pilot, we saw firsthand how access to trusted professional tax support can assist businesses become compliant with the city, state, and federal, reduce financial stress, and operate with greater confidence. This collaboration demonstrated the real impact that coordinated support between local government and service providers can have on strengthening small businesses. I am proud to see that this successful pilot partnership helped inspire the launch of the Department of Commerce's Philadelphia Free Business Tax Preparation Program. This program builds on the work that we've done together and expands this access to essential tax support through businesses citywide. We are honored to have contributed to that model that supports small business success. KML Tax and Accounting Services will continue to be one of the tax firms providing services through the Philadelphia Free Business Tax Prep Program.
There's one more person we wanted to bring up here. We wanted to welcome Brenda Mendez, co-owner of B&J Prince and More. She's received this tax support and can share more from her personal experience in this service. Thanks, Brenda.
Good morning,
name is Brenda Mendez. I am a Mexican immigrant, and I am the owner of V&J Print and Mar in South Philly. I am deeply helpful from the support provided for the Department of Administration and the Department of Commerce of the Mexican Business Association. I am member of the Mexican Business Association in Philadelphia, organization that serves funding from the Department of Commerce to support business like mine. I was having difficulty with my business taxes. I didn't know how to process. The Department of Commerce connected me with Amory Manson from KMMC Services, and the connection was incredible helpful. They provide me personality, individual assistance, tailored to the specific needs of my business, both in person and virtual, which made the process accessible and easy to understand. With the guidance, I was able to resolve my taxes issue and better understand my financial responsibilities and my business. This support helped me feel more confident, more organized, and better prepared to my business comply with the city. Programs like this demonstrate how important it is for the government and community together support small businesses. This assistance has allowed me to focus more and grow my business, serving my customer and contribute to my community. I am very grateful and excited to know what the Philadelphia Free Business Taxes Preparation Program has been launched to support more business through the city. The continued support of the Department of Administration is invaluable to our community. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brenda. That really exemplify why we're doing this work. Okay. That concludes our program. We can open the floor to questions on this announcement from the press. If you could please state your name and press outlet, if you have any questions.
Just want you to see for the record, Brenda, we sort of just moved. These are all business owners in the city of Philadelphia, helping a business owner to be in compliance with their local, state, and federal taxes. Important because you can't get access to capital or any support from any branch of government until you're tax compliant with each branch of government. So Karen, again, Celine, this is what One Philly looks like. Every neighborhood, every zip code, every community, this is what it looks like in action. And I'm grateful again to each of you. Thank you. Well, this is wonderful. No, what?
Just one for clarification for all media here, just how much it costs. That's a clarification.
How much does it cost?
It's free to the businesses.
You mean?
You talking
How
about
much
the
does it
total
cost?
investment?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, let me,
We've allocated, we will see how many businesses we serve. We've allocated $7.5 million towards this program.
Sean?
Is this a permanent program or is it just for the transitioning away from the
We're planning to do this the next 5 years.
And how much of the 40 million will be direct assistance?
It's, you
7.5.
mean direct assistance, like, not for this or for other,
Not for this.
for grants to businesses? That's a great question. It is a little more than half. I don't have the exact number.
So only $2 million is used for like administrative.
No, we're not talking about the tax
No, I
program.
know.
Oh,
Not
okay.
the full amount.
Okay, thank you.
I think I have that. I have a breakdown of every program. I'm sorry. I thought you meant the difference between grants and between like assistance like tax prep. Is that what? Direct grants to businesses, yeah. It's about half. I'll get you that number.
We'll get the data, but it's important for the public to be able to know the answer that Karen just gave to Sean's question. She said funded for 5 years. And Philadelphia, the reason why we say 5 years is because based on state law, we have a budget oversight committee here in the city of Philadelphia, and it's called PICA. PICA requires that Philadelphia's budget, unlike the process that you see happening in so many other cities where they're not required to pass a balanced budget, we are required by law, by state law, to pass a balanced budget, and we have to present a 5-year plan. So every year, you know, in how we plan in 5-year intervals. I just want you to know that that's not just a number that she just pulled out the sky. It's based on our budget process.
That's right. And I kind of want to, I still don't have the exact number, but it's way more than that. I'm thinking about my council members here. They said, get this money in the pockets of businesses. So I know the majority of the 40 million is grant programs, but the remainder is programs like this that provide assistance and capacity building and training so that folks can utilize those funds in the right way.
We will give you the exact numbers so that you know what's going into administration, what is direct grants, what's a direct grants to these business owners who are providing the service. We'll give you that analysis.
Is there an update on the number of businesses that didn't have to file for last year because of the exemption now have to file? We're seeing a few.
Yes, we estimate that approximately 50,000 businesses will need to file for the 2025 period, but did not have a filing requirement prior to the exemption.
And lastly, for you, Mayor, Councilmember Driscoll has a bill to exempt sole proprietorships from FERC as kind of a workaround to address this issue. Do you support that, and was something like that considered before legislation passed there?
Let me affirm to you, Sean, that anything associated with tax policy here in the city, I as mayor, and again, I want to connect it to what you heard me say earlier about not being willing as mayor of the city of Philadelphia to gamble with the retirement security of our municipal workforce. Tax policy is also in that bucket. So any recommendations, thoughts, and ideas about how we can address tax policy, we send it through a process. That is Rob DeBoe, our finance director, Sabrina Maynard, our budget director, Kathleen, our revenue commissioner, and we work through all of that. So we Councilmember Driscoll, who is a good friend, a double colleague of mine, we will work through that with his team and do the cost analysis. Because this is why the fiscal notes were so important that we started at the beginning of our term, because for everything that we introduce, there is a cost to it. So the technical team will provide a fiscal analysis. We look at it and figure out how would it fare into our 5-year plan, and then more importantly, to make sure we are not in violation of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania's uniformity clause. Philadelphia, that's how we got here. We have a uniformity clause that's based on state law. It's constitutional. In order to change the uniformity clause, it requires a constitutional change from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Let me just share with you what that is, because when you say uniformity clause, some people, well, what's that? Constitutional change. If you look across the nation, and this is where the city of Philadelphia is like in, antiquated, outdated, like Flintstone-like era with the policy I'm about to affirm to you. We are only one of the largest cities in the nation, maybe only one or two, that do not have the ability to charge different tax rates for different classes of property. Philadelphia, the city of Philadelphia proper, does not have the power, the legal authority to charge different tax rates for different classes of property. What do you mean? I was a member of city council. There would have been a number of occasions when we needed revenue that I would have liked to have said, listen, can we, raise commercial? Can we raise commercial property taxes and not residential taxes? What about industrial properties? It would be amazing if we had the flexibility in the city to say, this is the tax rate for commercial, industrial, and this is for residential, but we don't have that in the city of Philadelphia. We have one tax rate. Why? Because the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania has a law that is called the Uniformity Clause, and it does not allow Philadelphia to do that. But we've been fighting that fight for for a long, long time, since I was in the Pennsylvania House and chairing the Philadelphia delegation, and it's still a conversation that we have with Speaker McClinton, our appropriations chairman, Rep. Harris, and Senator Hughes, and we're going to keep pressing, but that's a very important question, so thank you. All right, thank you all so much.
You can stand up, I'm finished.
La Petite,
Thank you.
the Petites, the Petites in the front.
All right, right here.
All right, who's
Are you
first?
good?
He'll go first, I'll go.
Everybody in on 3. 1, 2, 3. And can I get everybody to put their ones up for me?
1,
1, 2. Gotcha. Thank you.
Okay, now first. And then one more Marketing over here. I'm gonna get up on that chair.
One more person.
Oh yeah. Everybody. All right, ready? Here, really quickly. 1, 2. Can you put that down?
Can I get the video, please? Let me know when you're ready.
1, 2. This is photo.
Video, we ready?
Everybody put